Hi fam, it's Selena from Perimaskitchen and today I'm making a vegetable cottage pie. Lots of people are fasting and they need something quick and easy, and I really love this recipe. It's such comfort food on a cold day. So first things first, get some potatoes, peel it, dice it and add it to some salty water and boil your potatoes. Sorry, mine was already done, so you can go ahead and start yours. In the meantime, let's add some oil or olive oil to your pot, followed by some diced onions, some green chilies. We want a little bit of flavor, not too overwhelming heat, but a little bit of extra flavor. Add some ginger and garlic, a teaspoon or two of ginger and garlic. Let's just fry everything up in that oil. I'm adding spices, but a minimum amount of spices. A level teaspoon of roasted dhania powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder. Again, that helps with the color and it just gives it a lovely flavor. Mix everything on a low heat, and then you can add some butter. I added a large heaped tablespoon of butter. You can add more if you'd like. I'm also going to add butter to my mash, so therefore I just added a tablespoon now. Mix it up. You can add some frozen vegetables. And when using frozen vegetables, well, I'm using McCain, and usually you have to use it from its frozen state. That makes for ideal cooking. If you are adding soya mince or protein mince and your vegetables have already been thawed, rather add your soya or protein mince first, then add your thawed frozen vegetables. Also, if you're using lamb mince, make sure your mince is cooked first, and then for the last 5 minutes you can add your frozen vegetables. So my veggies were frozen, so I added them first, followed by my plant-based mince or high protein mince. So even though it doesn't need too much of time, we're going to give it about 5 to 10 minutes so we can enhance the flavor of that protein mince. I am now adding some salt as well as some thyme. I am using dry thyme. If you have fresh thyme, that's ideal. Use lots of it. As you can see, I've added a generous amount of thyme. Next, we're going to mix it all together with our veggies. But before I do, I'm adding a dash of boiling water. Mix and then give it that time to cook on a low to medium heat. Let all of those flavors distribute and balance your soya or your protein mince. And while it's cooking down, you can proceed with your mash. If it's ready, you can add a tablespoon or two of butter. And here it's all about preference. You can mash it down smooth, you can have it kind of chunky, or whatever your family or you prefer. I need to buy a masher. So add some seasoning, salt, pepper. I'm adding some cream as well. Butter and cream makes for an awesome mash. It's definitely the addition of the butter and the cream that gives this dish its comfort feel. Right, so I'm almost done. Let's saute the mince one more time. And once we're ready, we're going to start layering our mash. And as you can see, my mash isn't that smooth. I like a bit of chunky bits of potato in my mash. It just gives me a feeling of more substance, especially when I'm fasting. And once you've just flattened it down and leveled it, you can also then add another teaspoon of butter. And once you've added your butter and allowed it to melt on top of your mash, you can then add a little bit of more thyme if you want. And you can serve almost immediately or pop it into the oven like I'm doing today for only about 10 to 15 minutes tops. And you can serve your cottage pie piping hot. So I've sprinkled on some thyme and I'm ready to put mine in the oven for only 10 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. And there you go. It's done, ready to be enjoyed. Simple but so tasty. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new video is uploaded. Please like and share, and your comments are always welcome. See you again soon in Perima's kitchen. Lots of love, Solina.